Hi, this is Mary Beth Harrison with Dallas Native Voice, and today I want to talk about tips to avoid home inspection nightmares. You know, I tell my clients, inspectors, I call them the bad news bears. They're not here to tell you that your home's wonderful and you've made a wonderful choice, although they will tell you that sometimes, but they're here to tell you what's wrong with the house. So by that very nature, the whole report seems negative when in fact it's just pointing out some of the things that need repair. When I take a listing, I try to get my sellers to do what I call a pre-listing inspection. Wouldn't it be good as a seller to know what you're up against? Why don't we be proactive instead of reactive? So we have the inspector do the inspection report, and then you're able to go in and fix whatever you want to fix, avoiding that buyer's hysteria when they find out that there's a leaky faucet or there's a water heater that needs something or a disposal that needs to be repaired. Wouldn't it be better if all those things were done prior to the listing, and now the buyer knows that they're buying a home and have more information than any other home they've chosen? So that's a real positive thing to do, and I strongly recommend that. No, you don't have to fix everything. That's not a problem, but you can fix what I call the biggies. We would have never negotiated down $5,000 or $10,000 on the price if we knew you needed a heat exchanger or a roof repair or something big. We would have maybe fixed those things and maybe raised the price. Maybe that's what would have happened here. So it gives you choices, and isn't that something we all want, are some choices and not being put up against a wall to have to make decisions at the last minute. From a buyer's standpoint, it's kind of hard to hear things that are wrong with a home that you're making a very large purchase on. But again, some of these things that they're telling you are up to code, things where code changes every day. So maybe it's 2017, 2018, and this home was built in 1950. Well, it's not going to be up to the standards of our code, and that's okay. But what you do want to focus on are heat and air conditioning, water heaters, foundation, plumbing, electrical, roof, what I again call the biggies, the things that are kind of a I gotcha during a month when you don't want to have a big expense and all of a sudden you're paying, you know, $5,000 for a new air conditioning. Wouldn't it be good if you knew that going in? And then maybe you can negotiate that with the seller. So just some tips to be ready for the inspection report and not focus in on all the small little nitpicky stuff that's there, but really focus your attention on the big things, the things that are going to cost a lot of money to repair. And then it's up to you and your agent to work on negotiating those repairs into the contract. So whether you're coming from a seller's point of view or a buyer's point of view, you never want to hear that what you're getting ready to buy or sell or what you've been living in isn't perfect. No one wants to hear that. But it's not necessarily bad news. It's just informative news that you need to take action on. So when you get ready to buy or sell a house, get your inspections done. Thanks for listening, and we are where you are. You can find us at dallasnative.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, we're where you are. Thanks for listening.